The Mandalorian Chapter 20 was filler trash. The Mandalorian Season 3 has been a major flop. This was the top show on Communist Plus. It was the show that the shills have been clinging to, ignoring all the other failures of Disney Star Wars. I believe it's getting to the point where the shills and Disney sympathizers are beginning to wake up. This season is just as bad as the Book of Boba Fett. The ratings are already low. 2 years removed, The Mandalorian does not have The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker to hide behind. They can't shock people with CGI Mark Hamill. The secret is out. We know he's on his way to becoming Jake Skywalker. We know The Mandalorian is tying into the sequel trilogy. And we know the sequels were not a fluke. All of Disney Star Wars is garbage. It needs to be destroyed. The IP needs to be sold. The only thing Disney has left is love for the wacky and zany Grogu. This is my review for The Grogu Show, Episode 4. The episode starts off with Mandalorian training, judo chops, judo trips, shooting fire at each other. This is some cool stuff. It reminds me of the Karate Kid.
Winner!
Very early into the episode, we get the Grogu money shot. Is he using the Force playing with rocks? No, he's probably just looking for food. That Grogu. Oh, and what's this? Din is going to make him spar with the foundlings? I had 2 bags of popcorn ready for that. The match is shooting darts at each other. Grogu has no experience with this, he's pretty much useless, but he can use the Force. The stupid kid gets out to a 2-0 lead, then Din coaches Grogu up. Grogu uses the Force to flip over the kid and hit him 3 times.
3 points. Winner! Fight! Winner!
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
The training sequence is really bad. You got a puppet floating around. He can use the Force, but he has no athletic ability. He's very lazy, but miraculously pulls out the victory.
Each has 3 darts. You may fire the darts in any order.
And the ref said this was supposed to be 1 round.
1 round, highest score wins.
There was 3 rounds. There was breaks in between so Grogu could receive coaching. I don't know how that gets dismissed. He said it was 1 round. Besides for Grogu's flip, they didn't move much. Why didn't this stupid kid move at all, in the slightest? And why didn't this kid shoot Grogu 3 times? Grogu's just standing there like a fucking idiot. At least by the 2nd round, you know he's just going to stand there. This duel was horribly choreographed. People need to be fired. Then afterwards, the stupid kid gets abducted by a dragon. So now the Creed needs to follow the dragon or the bird or the whatever and follow the monster and recover the stupid kid if he's even alive now. How does this progress the overall story? It doesn't. It's a filler episode.
Come, Grogu. If you wish to become a Mandalorian, there is much work to attend to.
It's about time they gave that communist some work to do. He's 50 years old. He's never had a job. He's just always floating around, not doing shit. Grogu's hanging out with the armorer, and why not give him some PTSD and finally reveal how he survived Order 66? Hashtag more filler. For the record, I want to see a hardcore assault on the Jedi Temple. I want to see Anakin slicing and dicing everyone. This is supposed to be extremely dark, and none of the Disney Order 66 scenes have come close to delivering. We got another terrible Jedi Temple scene in Chapter 20 of The Mandalorian.
The elevator! Get the youngling to Kelleran! Go!
Oh, get in the elevator! Oh. Grogu could help, but he doesn't do shit. He just goes in the elevator. And he's greeted by this guy.
Everything's gonna be alright, kid.
If you don't know who he initially was, that's 90% of the viewers. It's Ahmed Best, the actor who played Jar Jar Binks.
It's embarrassing, but, I'm afraid I've been cancelled.
Miso used the wrong pronouns.
He plays Beck, a Jedi Master who supervised Padawans as they went through the Jedi trials. His only appearance in Star Wars is on a Disney game show, which no one watched. Everyone thought it was Ahsoka or someone special that saved Grogu. Something epic. Nope, it was an elevator ride and Jar Jar Binks.
It's just the fact that, like, oh, I'm getting a little emotional. That was the greatest scene in all of Star Wars. Forget, hands down. Best, oh my god.
Then he greets him and says,
Everything's gonna be alright, kid.
"Really? All the Jedi are being fucking killed? Did you honestly think you were going to gracefully leave with no issues? If it was me, I'd have said some Terminator shit. Come with me if you want to live." Certainly not everything is going to be alright. Jar Jar and Grogu leave, and are you serious? The Seven Potters! They ripped off Harry Potter again! The Seven Potters, the Seven Grogus! All that's missing is the Polyjuice Potion and the 6 other Grogu clones. And why are we getting this elaborate escape scene in The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 4? This shit is filler. What was the point of this? Just to have more evidence Grogu is a lazy communist? You know how many people died so he could live? And you'd think with his history, he'd want to honor the Jedi and train with Luke Skywalker. But no! Grogu is a coward. The next part of the episode, they cut back to saving the stupid kid, and he's literally in the dragon's mouth. He's not eaten, he's not dead. And you can see he's not initially in the dragon's mouth. He is thrown up, he is regurgitated, and has no scratches on him. He has no slime on him. He's perfectly clean, unscathed, and not dead. What is this supposed to be? Shit like this happens in every episode, every Disney Star Wars show. The writing is terrible. The direction is terrible. Then Bo-Katan is getting part of her armor replaced, and she reveals to the other strong women that she saw a mythosaur, and the armorer completely dismissed it as fake news.
You are fake news.
The Mandalorian Chapter 20 was filler trash. This season is doing everything it can to not center the story around Din Djarin. And frankly, that's consistent with the first 2 seasons. It's always about the other characters, it's always about Grogu. We are halfway through season 3, and we don't know what the season is about, or have any idea where it's going. There's nothing to look forward to. Oh wow, Bo-Katan will tame the mythosaur. Oh, Biscuit Bitch will return. Oh, one thing is for sure, we will get Grogu money shots in every episode. I am growing stronger in the dark side every day, but I need more knights. Become a knight, subscribe to the channel, join the Knights of Melvin Discord, help plot to take down Disney and all their shills.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.